What is up, ladies and gentlemen of the Uverse? It's your boy MtnMoto coming at you again. This time I want to talk to you about why do motovlogging social networks change? Why is there evolution? Why does there need to be evolution? But as many of you may or may not know, Motovlogger MtnMoto changed about, I don't know, 2-3 months ago. And at the time, all we did was we just changed the name. We changed the name to Motovloggers Alliance. For many reasons. The primary reason was because we were integrating a website, motovlogalliance.com. And it's out there. It's been out there. It was started up by my boy Josh AFJ. The guy's a fucking all-star. And he's been maintaining it. So with that website change, we also changed the name of the MtnMoto community to better represent what we were at that point in time. And we wanted to open ourselves up to the realization that MtnMoto is not what we are as a community. Motovloggers Alliance was not MtnMoto at any point in time. We were a community within MtnMoto, so we didn't want to be bound to MtnMoto by our name. So we changed it. Kept the same initials. We're still MVA. Always will be MVA. Recently, we started noticing limitations of the MtnMoto platform. Limitations such as you can only have 100 members in a chat room at any one time. And that doesn't mean active members. That's one of the limitations of MtnMoto, is when you enter a chat room in MtnMoto, you take up one of 100 seats. Whether you're using it or not, that seat is now gone. Nobody can take it until you or one of the leaders or curators or a moderator removes you from that seat. Now, we would do that on occasion throughout our chats because we had chats that were really popular and people wanted to be in it, and certain people would join this chat and not be active for a week or 2 weeks in that chat. And we've seen it across the board. I mean, life happens. It's not that big of a deal. We weren't that worried about that inactivity. We were more worried about getting members the ability to join the chat rooms. Another limitation is with the MtnMoto platform, at least for me, I'm an Apple phone user, a Windows PC user. I was extremely limited. MtnMoto for me worked only on my iPhone. Right there. That's it. That's the only place it worked. If I didn't have my iPhone with me, I could not be involved in the community. We hated that limitation. We hated the lack of a web presence. We hated the fact that it didn't work with my iPad. It doesn't work with most tablets, from what I understand. I don't have an Android tablet, so I can't really check on that, but everybody was saying it's a phone-only kind of thing. Well, we're not a phone-only civilization, so we were looking for an alternative to that as well. Some of the other limitations I don't need to go into detail on. There were also some very good strengths. There was a front page, which we really liked for featuring content that was easily accessible by all the moderators. It's easy to feature a post. It's easy to promote certain people. That is one of the strengths of MtnMoto. There are strengths of MtnMoto. I'll definitely acknowledge that. We just couldn't overcome the weaknesses. We couldn't live with the weaknesses of the MtnMoto platform anymore. So, from this point forward, actually a couple days ago, because, well, about a week ago, is when we made the official change, since it's Tuesday. Oh yeah, hope everybody had a happy Easter and you found lots of bunny eggs and all that fun stuff. And everybody was happy and safe and had a great time, got to spend time with your loved ones. That's what this is all about. That's what life is all about. It's just a series of moments, sister. C is yours. But about a week ago, we switched. We moved to Discord. Now, I know many of you already know about Discord, and many of you do not. Discord is a social platform created by gamers for gamers. What mountain? What the hell are you doing on a gamers platform? Well, because gamers like to do more than just text. Gamers like to talk. gamers like to stream. Gamers like to integrate fully with social media platforms, with other social media platforms. So these industrious gamers that built Discord, I don't know who you are, but I could give you a hug. You guys are fucking awesome. I'd definitely buy you a beer. They created and wrote the code for Discord open source. And what that means is they started off kind of like our Constitution, the Constitution of the United States of America. They wrote their source code with the features that they wanted in the platform. But what they also did was they wrote in basically a developer's kit. They wrote in a way for users to mod it, to add bots, to add functionality to the source code. Now, Discord isn't very old. I think it's about a year old. Don't quote me on this, but I think it's about a year old on PC and 6 months or so on the mobile platforms, or it might be backwards. But anyway, it's still in beta, and it's pretty darn stable. Compared to MtnMoto, it's a lot more stable. And it's one of the things that I really like about it. So far, so awesome. But they wrote in things like we have the ability to have text chats, or text channels as they call them, and voice channels. And theoretically, either one of those channels, if you create a chat room, a text chat room, you have unlimited number of people that can join that chat room. Unlimited members can just walk on in and say, hey, how's it going, blah, blah, blah. Doesn't matter if there's already 100 people in there. Anybody can join. It's awesome. Now, you can set limits if you want to. I don't see the reason on text to set a limit. But on the voice chats, this is where the limits actually might play in handy. And we're playing around with the voice chats right now. And like I said, we've been over there for a week. And we've already got a few voice rooms set up. And we've got them set up with limits of 10 or 15 people. Or I think we've got a couple that are unlimited. And we just want to see how it works. How well the craziness ensues and how well we can utilize the voice chat feature before we start setting limits. Straight out of the box with Discord, we're giving up a few things. We're giving up a front page. Well, we already had one. We've got motovlogalliance.com. There's our front page. There's our promotion. It's pretty easy for us to promote people onto the website and utilize that as our content promotion page, as our front page from MtnMoto, if you will. We gave up the check-in bonuses that a lot of our members were competing on, and I know some of you guys were up into the triple digits, and I apologize, but you're gonna love it over here at Discord. I promise you, it's so much better. Giving up a couple little perks is definitely worth it for what you get in return. We gave up initially levels and a point system. And that's because it's not baked right in natively to Discord. It's another one of those toolkit items. And we're working on that right now, and the reason why we didn't roll it out right away is we want to figure out how we want to do it. As you guys know, or you should, MVA is all about motovlogger engagement. It's all about us. Hello, beautiful. It's all about us being engaged with other motovloggers, shooting the shit and critiquing and actually, being part of a community, sharing tricks and tips and on editing or growing your channel or content topics or motorcycle maintenance or what camera to use, what settings to use, how we set up our mics, how we do this, how we do that. It's all about engagement with other motovloggers. It's what we're all about. So we're trying to set up a way kind of along the lines of motovlog.com and kind of like Reddit, but not as extreme as Reddit. Reddit's a royal pain in the ass. That platform, I love it, but the ability of the subreddits to set extremely strict requirements for you to be able to self-post or self-promote really limits what I can do at Reddit. Really limits how much time I can spend at Reddit, because I've spent weeks in certain subreddits and never been able to self-promote. Not once. Every time I promote or post any sort of my own post, I get shot down. So I don't know what the rules are of Reddit, and there's no way to lay it out. And we want to avoid that mistake over at MVA. We want to make sure that members know this is what we expect from you on your engagement in order to be able to promote your stuff as well. We don't ever want to be a dumping ground. We want to be a cooperative. You know, we're not by any means the place to come and get 1,000 views overnight. It's never going to happen with MVA. That's not what we're about. We're about sharing new ideas. And Discord gives us the best possible way for us to do that. So moving forward, please join me and everybody over at Discord. The link is going to be in the description. You can download the app. Now, that takes me back. So cross-platforms. One of the big things that I love about Discord, and I've been testing it out since February. I haven't really put a lot of time into it. But one of the things I love about it is they've got a fully featured desktop app in, well, application. It's a program really for Windows. Is the best way to go. They have an app in the Play Store, in the Windows Play Store. I don't recommend it. I didn't have a lot of luck with it. Just download the full program. It's so much better. It's fully featured and it's fleshed out and it's awesome. They also have a Windows or a Mac app. They also have an iOS app that works on both iPhone and iPad. Something MtnMoto can never say. They also have an Android and a Windows Phone app. So they're literally already across every platform, every major mobile platform. And I know you're saying, Windows Phone? Really, Mountain? Major? Well, they actually did have a percentage of a whole percentage of the market at one point in time. I don't know where they're at now. But there were quite a few Windows Phones out there, and the ability to not leave anybody out is what we were after when we made the change. So, message for today's video, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, men and women, reds and blues, blacks and grays, whatever you identify as, whatever you are. Join us at Discord. Come on over, spend some time, have some fun. Look us up. If you saw this video and you enjoyed it, join us at Discord. And tell me how you found us. If you saw this video and you didn't enjoy it, join us at Discord and give me a middle finger. Tell me, fuck you, Mountain. I'm never doing this shit again. But until the next time, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I love you all. Keep that shiny side up. Peace.